government, we are focused on effective service delivery to our people, and we understand the importance of training as a way of improving staff efficiency. We know that the need of expand the knowledge base of the staff is necessary in order to achieve a smooth work environment and to deliver good governance to our people. In our 2 years of service, we have established a very good working relationship with the workers in the council, and the relationship has a result in our delivery of quality projects that directly impacted the well-being of our people. I want to add that this seminar in timely and resource personnel are distinguished professors who have taken time to prepare materials that will add to our knowledge and improve our individual capacity. As we take those 2 days to learn, I am confident that this seminar will further enhance our productivity. I wish us all memorable study. Thanks and God bless.
First of all, you are aware that I was in Asari local government area to represent the governor when he built the staff quarters, yes, for staff. So I think he's doing a lot for the staff, and going quite a lot too. You know, this workshop I said is apt because it is on personal effectiveness skills and work ethics. Personal effectiveness skills and work ethics. I think we cannot overflow this issue. You know, a lot of us don't know that for you to be a civil servant, you have to go back to the service regulations. And the local government system has local government service rules. So you follow the rules. Most of us don't follow these rules. And for the local government chairman to think that it is important at this time to bring that to the fore, I must commend this chairman. Because without knowing the ethics, you go wrong in most things you're doing. So I want to implore that this seminar, there are a lot of topics lined up here, and the topics are very beautiful. It's just that I don't have time. I would have loved to sit and listen to all of these topics, because they said no knowledge gained is lost. You know, you cannot, when your local government chairman trains you or your boss trains you, he can't take away your knowledge that you have gained. You know, so I really am very happy that today we sit amongst you to celebrate this man that has thought of you to do this great thing for you, because nobody can take away the knowledge you gained today.
As a local government, among the local governments in the country, not just in the state, that will not take last. And for us not to take last, it means we must have something different. We must have the necessary skills. We must be able to observe ethics at work, things that have been approved by our society. Today you look at what we refer to as the family work culture. And we know that what makes people to see themselves as members of the family will definitely mean the extent to which their interest is protected. And that led us to look at communication and reward yesterday.
Types of communication. We also have written communication. This will form the major part of what we're going to discuss in the second lecture. But let me take the non-verbal communication, which is also something that is very important. A lot of people either play down or don't understand. So in body language, there are three key parts of it. You have what we call in non-verbal communication, you have three parts of it. The first one is body language. Body language, the way a person is dressed communicates something to you. I am a Kalabari man. In fact, I pride myself in coming from Elen Kalabari. And in Elen Kalabari, we don't dress like I'm dressed now. We don't. We tie our wrapper, wear our singlets, and hold our chin stick. You know, one hand, and probably something hot on the other hand. For those from that area, you may understand. If you're not, you may not really understand.
A family culture of forgiveness. So today, we want to look at how we can build that family workplace culture in our local government council. So that the local government council, this local government council, will be a standout amongst all other local government councils. In such a way that you look forward to going to work. You don't want to rush out when it is 3:30. You don't want to rush out when it is 2 o'clock. Because there's something in the workplace that has become toxic. And you don't want to be part of that toxicity. So what does family workplace culture, what do we intend to look at in this lecture discussion? What are those things that are involved? What are the features of workplace family culture? We're also going to look at the policy. How can we implement policies for workplace culture? What are the challenges that we're supposed to see and we are to overcome when this family workplace culture has been embedded?
Environment of risk to that of certainty. Information changes of your environment of risk to that of certainty. Information is very, very important. There's value for information. Now, what is important? Who is giving the information? You see, a lot of people gossip. You know, they've taught us a lot of things. The point is, who is giving the information? The source of that information. Is the person knowledgeable? Does that person have the capacity index? And that psychological index affects your behavior, affects your attitude, either in the workplace, in the family, or wherever you find yourself. And the characteristics that measure that psychological index.
I really wish that more emphasis is made on motivation of workers.
Motivation, like you mentioned, is like a big umbrella. You cannot talk about skill without talking about motivation. Sure, you cannot talk about motivation without talking about skill. You can also not talk about motivation without talking about work ethics. Motivation itself is a very big umbrella, which we have just tapped small. We took only skill and ethics.
I want to commend you whole step. This is something some of us have been longing to see, because as we have passion for work where we are employed, it's something very good. I want to enjoin you, please. You can have a round of this again before we run out of this year to next. It will also help us. Thank you so very much.
Established. This is the communique of the seminar that we started yesterday. From all that has been said, from development and application of personal effectiveness, communication and reward system, understanding individual personality, underpinning of family workplace culture, indexing social rational domains, and administrative documentation in local government councils for improved personal effectiveness skills and workplace ethics. We are of the opinion that 1. The workshop on personal effectiveness skills can serve as a veritable tool to enhance human capacity in every organization. Number 2, workshop on personal effectiveness skills can be used to make the nature of work easy in several areas and have an accomplished workplace to achieve the goals of Asari Toro Local Government Council. Number 3, family workplace can be encouraged to examine the individual lifestyle and inject the spirit of harmonious living. 4, workshop on personal effectiveness skills can also build an effective communication skills for proper flow of information devoid of communication gaps. 5, it can also encourage reward system in the workplace, which can serve as motivation to employee by the employer. 6, workshop on personal effectiveness skills can also be used for developing an effectiveness culture for achieving the objectives and aims of every organization for which they are created. 7, it can also expose the employees in having knowledge of report writing of different types in the organization or at the local government councils. 8, workshop on personal effectiveness skills can also help to instill some soft skills for competence and be innovative at the workplace. In conclusion, individual employees of Asari Toro local government can develop themselves to be able to recognize the personal effectiveness skills and workplace ethics to enable them fit in achieving the goals of council. This is the communique as presented. Thank you very much.
The other person is
We workers, great Asaga workers, you are so lovely. I want to appreciate my beloved chairman. I want to thank him. I'm so happy for this wonderful seminar that has not been done for the first time. I want to really thank you. Chairman, I appreciate you. Again, I want to tell you, withdraw that statement of saying this may be your last. That you are still coming back.